Let's take a look at Jordy Smith. Big drop. Pulls up in. Let's go the rail. And comes through. Wow.
Scary is one way to describe the small stretch of reef that is the most significant place in the world of surfing.
Pipeline is definitely one of the most iconic waves on the world tour. There's serious consequences at this wave. People have died out there, but then people's whole careers have been made on just a single wave out here.
Oh my goodness, Pipeline is coming alive.
It's kind of like the red carpet of surfing. Like, this is where you want to like show and strut your stuff. The greats of this sport have put on performances out here. To be able to perform here, to hold your own, to get the results here, I think it just like solidifies that you're one of the best.
There's a saying, you don't know unless you go.
Here he is, look at that back door, Caity. Oh my Lord, have mercy.
The reality of any wave with a reef underneath them, the risk of hitting the reef is very high.
You hit that reef, you're in trouble. There's just big stumps like that are sticking out.
He's gonna be under the lip, grabbing the rail.
Those moments are defining of whether or not that you have the ability to get back on the horse to catch another wave.
Oh, and gets the guillotine. Check on him, Hawaiian Water Patrol.
People are lying if they say they're not scared out there, and I'll be the first to admit it, I absolutely am. But I think that's what makes it such a great challenge, is if you can know how to navigate that fear, you're gonna have a really good outcome in this event.
Welcome to the North Shore of Oahu, a celebrated 7-mile stretch of coastline with an abundance of world-class waves. Haleiwa is located 30 miles north of Honolulu. The coast is backed by steep hills and fronted by a system of nearshore reefs. During the winter months, these reefs are magnets for North Pacific swells. Out of the entire ocean, there is one small stretch of reef that has become the most significant place in the world of surfing, the Bonsai Pipeline.
Oh my goodness, Pipeline is coming alive.
Pipeline is really like the World Tour's Coliseum. Everything's right there, the intensity and the action's 100 yards from the people on the beach. It's just an intense wave and all the action happens really quick in 5 to 10 seconds.
That's like the arena of all arenas. If you can perform at Pipeline and show up at Pipeline, like the respect and admiration you get from your peers, that's what you want to achieve.
Starting the season out at Pipeline is everything you dream of for a surf fan, for the surfers on tour. It's the greatest show on earth.
Pipeline is the scariest wave in the world.
Look at this.
Look at this one. Sakura. This thing's a beast. Draining down the line. Spit through. Sakura Johnson comes out.
There's been many major milestones in women's surfing, and their performance standards continue to be pushed, especially at Pipeline.
Moana, the young phenomena, continues her assault at the Bonsai Pipeline.
It all started with a few female icons paving the way.
When we look back at the really iconic female surfers at Pipe, there's been a bunch of women throughout generations who have put time in here in this lineup and really fought to get some waves. You think about who came before for this moment, and you have to think about Margot Oberg, Rochelle Ballard, Lisa Anderson, Megan Abuba, Kiala Kennelly. I had to just go and get burned and get stuffed and take really gnarly wipeouts and stuff behind guys just to get the respect. This is the most competitive lineup in the world.
Being able to surf Pipeline with no one else in the lineup is so important to the growth and evolution of women's surfing, because we've never been given the opportunity. And now we have the opportunity to showcase to the world that this is where women's surfing is going.
Bigger backdoor section, pulls straight in, driving through, comes out.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
They told me to stand still, so I'ma keep on running.
Women have really staked their claim here at Pipeline, and not just sitting out there in the lineup, they're packing bombs.
In the barrel, Tyler Wright comes out.
You're seeing more confidence, taking off deeper, getting deeper in the barrel.
Because there's an event out here, that has really helped
professional women surfing at Pipe and Backdoor.
There's going to be a massive shakeup. Some of these younger girls coming up the ranks that are feeling really established, like a Betty Lucifer, Johnson, Molly Pickla, they have that confidence from being rookies already. They're starting to really believe that they belong.
It's just really cool to see how many of the new generation are really progressing the sport. You can see it in their eyes. They've got this determination, and you can tell they want it. That's what it takes, is a holistic effort of everybody backing women surfing to surf the craziest, most dangerous wave in the world.
I think this is a turning point in women's surfing. It's gonna push all of us to like do things we never thought we could.
Kelly's wave, wow, huge drop under the hood.
Radical commitment. I mean, he could have just straightened out, and he refused to.
Kelly's 31st appearance at Pipe in competition on the championship level.
While no one has completely mastered this wave, one man has come close. At the age of 50, he's not just the undisputed best surfer ever, he's one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Here we go, the GOAT, Kelly Slater, textbook, backside tube ride, it never gets old.
Hailing from Cocoa Beach, Florida, Robert Kelly Slater is surfing's GOAT. Slater has 56 CT wins, and one stands above them all.
Kelly Slater has just won his 8th Billabong Pro Lifeline.
I committed my life to this, all the heartbreak, but I just savor this, and this is the best one in my life. Oh yeah, it's up there with winning a title for sure. I think it was all that situation all leading up to it for me, because I hadn't won a contest in 5 years. The amount of energy that goes into winning just a single event, but to get back to the winner's podium after a long time just feels amazing.
Seeing Kelly win was like the most special victory I've ever seen in pro surfing.
And you could even go as far as saying that was one of the best wins in sports. It's just a really cool story for a 50-year-old to take on a bunch of surfers that he could be their father.
Seth Moniz, literally half Kelly Slater's age.
I think he couldn't really believe it himself that he won again at Pipe. Both kind of looked at each other and started tearing, and I just saw it in his face how much that meant to him.
Just the span of his career over multiple decades, all of the different generations of surfers that he grew up watching, and then when he got on tour competing against and beating that generation, and beating the next generation, beating Andy Irons and Mick Fanny's generation, and going all the way to 2022.
Hold it up proud, Kelly.
The guy's insane. I can't even believe he's doing what he's doing, and watching him win Pipe last year was one of the most inspiring and incredible things like in surfing in a long time.
The GOAT, Kelly Slater!